Facebook friends, welcome, and welcome back to all my familiar faces, and welcome to all the new faces and viewers. I hope you enjoyed today's crochet journal entry, and today is the 8th of July. I know I'm a little bit behind on video editing and videoing and all those fun things. I was a bit ill. I was sick. I had sinus from hell. I had headaches for 2 weeks and I didn't have a voice for an entire week. That was crazy. I couldn't do any tutorial edits or anything. But anyways, as you can hear, I'm much better. I've got 6 project bags today, 3 finished items. Well, it's 4 finished items, but from 3 projects, and I actually have 2 wearables today. And yeah, I'm having tea this morning. It's not coffee, I'm having tea. Can you believe it? I need to show you guys this. I don't know who and where everybody's watching from, and if it's available where you're living. I got myself this fresh pack cappuccino. You get the original one and the vanilla one, and it's absolutely delicious. And you can combine it, or I combine it with a nice heaped spoon of local honeys, and it is divine. I hope you're nice and warm and cozy wherever you are. And let's start talking about the wearables. Okay, what am I wearing? I've done this. This is probably it's not quite. It's a lacy scarf, and with what I'm wearing, it's not, the lacy isn't really fitting the outfit, but it's black. And that's why I chose it. I will normally wear this to church or whatever. Look, oh, you can see how pretty it looks on the camera screen. Hey, this is a pattern from Olga Petolova, if I'm saying correctly, and naturally I will link the I'll put all the links in the description down below. So if you're interested in making yourself a scarf like this, then you can go. You see, it's just lacy shell. It's very nice. And then you can just click on the link below and it will take you to her video tutorial. I think she's got Etsy or Ravelry or whatever. So then you can either buy the pattern or you can watch the tutorial on her YouTube channel. I'm not sure if she's got Facebook or anything like that. But yeah, oh, look how pretty that is. And yeah, it just fits, the black fits the outfit today. Maybe not the lace, but I'm not too bothered. And then I'm also wearing my, I hope it's not too dirty on camera. I'm wearing my bed socks or my wool slippers, and that's one of the finished items I did. My little boy came to me, Mommy, I need a pair like that. And I'm like, yes, I will create a pair for you. And ta-da! Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. I will put the link down below for the slippers. Remember, the link is for the bigger slippers. I adjusted the pattern for the small ones. She doesn't have I don't think she's got one for the little kids, but it's basically the same idea. It's just less stitches. I used this little knitting loom, a 12-peg knitting loom. This one is from Elle. I bought a Elle set. So it had like the larger rings and then smaller, and this is the smallest ring, the 12 peg. And I did both socks in less than a day. It was really, look at it, look at it. It's so tiny. It went so, yeah, I did it like, psh, done. The fitting was the more difficult part, because I wanted, yeah, I couldn't squish his little foot through here to check if the sock is going to fit. So yes, they are a little bit tight on his feet. He'll probably only wear it this season and then never again. But I guess, yeah, somebody will soon be receiving a new pair of bed socks for the kids. Look, yeah. Yeah, oh, shame. I didn't have a different color. I only had the purple, and I don't want to. I know there's brown in the shop that I can buy, but I didn't want to buy another ball of wool. This is from Elle's Classic Wool. It's 20% wool and 80% acrylic, or maybe it's the other way. No, it's 20% wool and 80% acrylic, and it's nice. It's soft. It's warm. Yeah, there's other colors, but I want to keep with reuse, repurpose, and using what's in my stash. But okay. Oh, and now the next item is my speel spinnekop. I will link the tutorial below. This one is with the Nirvana chunky, and this is with the pure gold chunky. I don't think I'll use the pure gold chunky in a video again, or this color, because the camera really struggles with this color. Yeah, but I'm really happy with this. Yeah, I had to make the tutorial in a different type of chunky, because to make a tutorial with this you won't see what's going on. I won't see what's going on. It's already very difficult to crochet underneath a camera or with the camera from a different angle, because normally I sit and I crochet on my lap, and now you're sitting at the table and your arms are outstretched and you need to it's not the most easiest thing. And yeah, so if you did the spitsoor missy, the cat hat, then you will have enough yarn left to do the speel spinnekop, the toy spider, for those who doesn't know, doesn't understand Afrikaans. But yeah, so if you did this, you'll have enough for this, and then you will have less yarn scraps lying around. Okay, what's next? Okay, so obviously this was a stash ball that's been lying around waiting to be used, and I used it for the tutorial. Now I've got a big ball of chunk left over, and I think I'm gonna do a beanie with that, but this is kind of linked to something else. So let me move on to my next finished object, and then you all my next finished wearable. Ta-ta! Look at this! Look at the pretty pattern. I think the last time you saw me I was halfway with the sleeve and only had a little bit to go. This has already been washed twice, worn a lot, and it's going good. My boy loves it. I'm so glad that he does. He actually wore it to church, and he's got a little white collar sticking out from the top, and he, oh yeah, shame, he was so chuffed. I was even more chuffed that he wore it. It's very soft, especially now after the second wash as well. It was feeling a little yeah, I don't want to say plasticky grainy. It's acrylic yarn, but yeah, it's like it's getting softer with each wash. And because it's acrylic, of course, it's a cold wash. Yeah, I used 2 and a teeny tiny bit of a third ball of Danica double knit from Charity. I think I started the third ball near the cuff. So yeah, I think it was near the cuff. So it's only a little bit was used for the for this jersey. Of course I'll place a couple of photos at the end of the video. Just don't mind, I'm going to blur out my boy's face because internet. But yeah, you'll be able to see how he's wearing the jersey, and it fits just. Oh, I should have made it even larger so that he can wear it next year as well. I think he'll be able to wear it next year. I'm just afraid it's going to be a little short. I wish I made it a little bit longer, especially here down the arm. I'm afraid that's where it's going to bother him the most. Maybe if I did 2 centimeters more and 2 centimeters more, so that's like 4 centimeters extra, 4 or 5 centimeters extra, then you would have been able to wear it next year as well. But otherwise it fits him beautifully. He looks so gorgeous in this, my little handsome boy. But okay, now here's the thing. This is where this ball is coming into, because I nearly have like an entire Danica ball left. So I decided I will make him a pairing. I'll pair a beanie with it, a little hat. I say. So I started. I'm winging it. There's no video that I'm following regarding this. I am basically mimicking the jersey. I'm doing a 1x1 rib. That's up. Yeah, but I'm working from the bottom up. I'll be stitching about. Yeah, I'll knit for 10 rows. Not 10 rows, 10 centimeters, so that he can flip the brim. I'm nearly there. I think I'm about at 8 centimeters at the moment. 10 centimeters, but it's like 4 inches. So I'm gonna knit a 4-inch brim so that I can fold it over so that it's nicely folded over the ears. And when that's done, I'll knit a chunky beanie with this. I'll knit a chunky beanie because I've already crocheted in chunky, and I want to try and feel how the pure gold knits. I haven't knitted with the pure gold yet. So, and then if I crochet a beanie with this, then I will need more than what I have here, because it is a chunky. Yeah, I will barely use, I will use some of the, normally when I knit a crochet beanie with a chunky wool, I need at least 1.5. With just a double knit, 1 ball is fine, but with a chunky I need 1.5, of course. Yeah, especially if I do a nice ribbing, it takes up a lot of yarn. So I'll be knitting Alexander a beautiful red beanie, but I'll do it. I'm still thinking of how I'm going to do it, or if I'm going to do it the same as this one, or maybe a little bit different. What I want to do, I want to fit a beanie. I don't want just, I'm not going to do a long piece and cinch it up in the at the top. I want to do it sculpted, not sculpted. No, not sculpted, so that it fits his head nicely. I'm still deciding how I'm going to do it. I think I will use the decrease method with this jersey. I will use with this beanie. I will just get like either 4 points or 8 points from where I will be doing the decreases, and then, you know, I will maybe, if I do eight decreases every second row, or maybe I'll do 8 decreases every row. I will have to see about that. Then it will make a bit of a twisted star shape at the top. If I'm going to do 4 points of decreasing, then it will just make like a star that goes in. But yeah, you'll see when it's done, and hopefully I will get this done this month, because yeah, I'm so excited that I did the jersey, and now I want a little a beanie for him to go with it, because he loves wearing his beanies that his mommy makes. Yay! So proud of myself. Okay, yeah, this is done. And the beanie is done. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. The video link that I share for this jersey, I'm gonna share 2 more links. The one is for my cast on. I use a slip knot cast on with the. I know there are very stretchy cast-ons, etc., blah 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 blah, but I have experience in the past with jerseys that I wore, that I got from family or other people, that it stretches. Eventually it stretches out in a very ugly way, and then the jersey looks perfect, but it's so stretched at the collar that so I did. The slip knot is still it still stretches enough, as you can see, but yeah, I don't think it will get stretched out too much over time. And then of course I did a tubular bind off. I like the tubular bind off. It's a lot of hard work. The same with the slip knot cast on. It's not easy. You need to be patient when you do the slip knot cast on, and you need to be patient, and you need to focus what you are doing while you do the tubular bind off. But look how pretty the tubular bind off is. With the blue cuff, you can see it now nicely. I don't think you see it as much. Oh yeah, they both end with the blue. How perfect. This worked out wonderfully. Okay. Just make sure you can see. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's my 2 cents about this. I didn't use the cast on or the bind off in the video, but if you're curious to see about the slip knot cast on and the tubular bind off, then you are welcome to check the links down below, and I do recommend it. It's just something that you need to do with good lighting while you're awake, and you need to be focused. I made a lot of mistakes with Alexander that came in every 5 minutes. So I had to wait for him to go to school to do a cast on. I had to wait for him to go to school, to his grandma, to do the tubular bind off. Oh, and look who I found. Well, I didn't find it. Alexander found it. So yes, this bad boy is back in business. I'm gonna have to do a video just for this, the adventures of Madeleine's tape measure. Okay. So I did do one video, and that was just after my previous crochet journal, but I didn't post it because I wasn't happy with the video. I wanted to do it over again, and that was for the malgas graph. You remember this one, the malgas graph, the one that I made, the one that I designed. I got the wool and everything, and the 4-ply. It was I got Charity 4-ply and Mirage 4-ply in the colors that I needed, and I'm working with a 2mm. I tried it with a couple of different needles, and I am happy with the result of the 2mm. This is the front. I placed a stitch marker just so that I know this is the front. So I'm at let me see, this corner here. You start here and then you work, this is one, and then you work. So I'm at the top. Yeah, I'm at, I think, at row 22, and I'll be starting with row 23, and I've got my first little black corner to corner box in row 23, and this is where it's going to start to get complicated, because I'm going to have my corner to corner blanket, and it's going to have all these strings attached for the color work that's going to start happening soon. But yeah, I'm quite happy with my squares, my corner to corner squares, or the blocks. And yes, it fans a little, that's normal, but as you do the rows, then the squares gets worked together again, because there's nothing holding its shape at the moment, so it's flaring. And the same when you start to decrease again, then you shape the block, and then so, but anyways, you'll see with time it's gonna still flare at just the ends, but as I'm working through the rows, it will shape itself nicely. So if you are new to corner, don't worry. If your work is flaring or fanning, it's going to do that. But as it grows, it will square out. Okay, let's see. So I started with the malgas. I'm so happy about it. I think this was one of my previous swatches, but yeah, everything's in here. I'll see. Maybe I will release the video. Maybe I'm just too difficult, you know, a bit of a perfectionist, and I should stop it, because I'm not perfect. You guys know I make a lot of mistakes. But any case, so I'm so glad that I started with the corner to corner with the malgas. I wanted to share the graph, but I still want to do the test before I put the graph out there. So if you are interested in the graph, then in time, when I completed the graph and I see everything's working out, then you can email me, yikkel.liffy@gmail.com, and I will send you the graph. I wanted to sell it, but then I thought, man, everything, we have to pay through our ears for everything. Yeah, if you buy the graph, if you get the graph from me, at least support me in the shop. You know, because the shop is our shop. It's our wool, it's got our items in it, what we want, and etc. So the graph will be for free. All I ask is then for support in the shop, so that we can keep the shop alive. Okay, next. The next one, I semi-started with it, but I had to wait for yarn. And it's the 9 petal retro granny. I needed more maroon brown, also charity, but this is the charity double knit. I needed the maroon brown, and yes, the pink. Let's see if we can get everything in, and cranberry. These are the colors for the, I want to say it's going to look a bit vintagey. Yes, for the retro daisy. So there you go. So I've decided I'm going to do 6 squares on the one side and 6 squares on the other side, and maybe 1 or 2 pockets on the inside. And then do you remember the Tunisian crochet work I did? So I'll not be using this. I will be doing the bottom, the sides, and the handles of the crochet bag with the thermal stitch. I can do the handles with this. This isn't that bad, and it looks pretty. That'll look pretty for the handles. But then I'll definitely do the thermal stitch for the sides and the bottom. But yeah, no, I'll do the thermal stitch because I'm going to stick to the plan of doing a broad band for the side, the bottom, and the other side, and then I'll do either 2 bands. I will split that band up in 2, and then I will do the 2 bands, but they're all going to be linked. It's going to be one long band, and then I will connect it to the other side, so that it looks like one continuous strip. And it's to assist with if heavy items are going to be carried in the bag, books, a lot of wool. So yeah, it's to assist with the structure of the bag and for extra strength. So yeah, the wool is bought, and now I've got the 8 petal a tutorial. I'll link it down below for those who are interested. It's very pretty. It's very pretty. I made a blanket with it. It was gorgeous. So yeah, so I'll be I'm going to do a video on the 9 petal as well, and a separate video of how I created the bag, and then I will also do a separate video of the thermal stitch, because the thermal stitch it's not the easiest one. It's not difficult, but you need to focus when you get to the ends, so that you can pick up or drop stitches easily at the start and at the end of each row. So yeah, yay! another project, Oh, okay, another project done. And let's see. Okay, this is something new I've started. I've shown the cottons. This is a cotton project, and it lives in this baby boy bag. Okay, back at the start, I had a plastic bag full of these 4-ply cotton balls in various colors. Let's see, this is duck egg, and this one is reef. Then it's this is malva, and you are prune, coral, and mustard. These are all 4-ply cotton balls, and they're quite soft. When it's all wound up, it feels very stiff, but it's actually, when you start to work with it, it's not that bad. Okay, so the project I started with this is like a face cloth or a washcloth. When it's bath time or shower time with my little boy, then I use just these the sponges you buy in the shop that's hanging there. And he's been complaining about it. He says it scratches him. So I thought, okay. I felt it as well. It's not something you want to wash your face with, because it does scratch. You can feel it. It's like very it's very, very coarse, even though it's like a soft little sponge. Yes, it makes a lot of foam, yay, but otherwise it's not that comfortable to wash with. So I thought, okay, I have all these cotton balls, and I can use cotton for items in the bathroom. That's nice. So I did a little swatch. And it's done with horizontal. This is a horizontal V-stitch ridge. And these are called shallow nups. N-U-P-P. Shallow nups. It's like little puff stitches. No, not puff. Yeah, it's like little puff stitches. But it's basically a single, a double, and a single, all in one stitch. And then you just combine it again at with the return row. It's a 2-row repeat, and the ridges, it's a 1-row repeat. And yeah, I put a lot of thought into this. Surprisingly, I've put a lot of thought into this. First, I wanted to do one side with just a whole bunch of nups. And after I did this part here, then I realized, okay, maybe it's a little bit overstimulating. It's going to be too much. Even though the back side is flat, the back side is flat, and the nups isn't protruding like very aggressively. It's just a small little nup. But yeah, so I thought, okay, maybe one side, all the nups, and but no, it didn't. I think it's going to be overstimulating. It's going to be too much. So I decided on this design. So it's going to be ridges, naps, and ridges, and naps, and ridges, and it's going to be 5 by 5. It's not going to be 100% square. I think the one side's going to be a bit longer than the other, and that's fine. I'm happy with it. And the ridges are just they are there. You can feel the texture, but it's not like very aggressive ridges like half double crochet ridges. It's just there's just some texture. And with the same, if you want to just use the back side and not the side with the nups, it feels very massagey. It feels like, you know, oh, it's very nice to stroke this. It's very therapeutic. I think that will feel really nice if if you use that side for your face, because it's got the flat areas and it's got the ridge areas. And the opposite side, if for any dirty feet or hands from little boys, then hopefully the nups will be able to wash that off. And then I did test the colors. I did a swatch with different colors, and I didn't like the color changes from the one pattern repeat to the next one. It didn't go down very smoothly, and you could see you had to carry the yarn. And because it's a 4-ply, and it's very with the back stitch, you work in the back loops, and it pushes out. You work in the 3rd loop, so it pushes out the front loop, or you know, the V stitches here at the front, and it made the yarn you are carrying through, it made it very visible. And I tried a couple of techniques where instead of carrying the yarn, that I stop the yarn and then I pick up a new color, and then when I come back, then I pick up the yarn again. But that the transition from, I did a couple of different ways of picking up the new color to see which one will fit in best, but none of them looked nice. I did a couple of squares and I wasn't happy with it. So I'll be keeping this in one color, but I'm going to make a couple of these. So yeah, I started it. Oop, there you go. I've already started the one. and I'm very happy with it. I think the size is perfect for washing up, and maybe I should do something for my dishes as well. Do something with the nubs. I think for the dishes, I will do a cloth that's nubs on the one side and then these ridges on the back. And because it's 4-ply, this isn't going to be like this heavy face cloth, heavy thick face cloth. This will be a nice usable material to use. And yeah, the ridges on the sides, there will be ridges on every corner and in the middle, so it keeps the structure of the cloth, because the nubs is a little bit more relaxed than the ridge areas. So I thought, okay, no. Also in time, because it's going to get a lot of friction, and the stitches are going to move and going to get loose, and it's cotton and cotton grows. So I think for stability reasons, I also chose to do the ridges for all the corners. So you'll see here, there'll be ridges in the corners and ridges in the middle, and the rest will be divided between the ridges and the nubs. But okay, yeah, so this is another thing I started, and I love working with it. I'm using a 2.5, my 2.5 crochet hook, and yeah, I'm choosing to do a rubber grip for this hook, because I did use the just the thin aluminium. I've got some colored aluminium hooks, and it was hurting my hands. If you're gonna use, if you want to try this, I think I will be making a tutorial as well. I do recommend using the rubber grips with the smaller needles, because you've got like this thin little needle that you're holding with your hands, and then you end up working your work's going to be too tight. It's going to and your hands are going to hurt. Mind it. And I crochet every day, and that was tiring to my hands. So no, do yourself a favor. If you want to, if you're gonna do these washcloths, then do it with a grip. I know you can get grips you can remove and then use it on different needles and everything like that. So yeah, oh, let me take a sip of my delicious rooibos. Oh, very, very nice. Okay. Okay, sorry for the quick pause there. Hey, yeah, take a break, people. Go make yourself a coffee, or get up and walk around for 5 minutes, and then you can come back and watch further. Okay, so yeah, there isn't for the cloths, for the V-stitches and the nubs. I didn't work from. I'm not working from a video or a link. It's stitches I got from my crochet books that I'm using. So yeah, I will try and make separate videos for the ridges and the nubs, and then separately the washcloth. So then if you're interested in time, there will be the videos, and I will release them and I will let you know, and then you can do it yourself as well, unless you are very talented, and then you can just steal with your eyes quick and do it yourself. But okay, next we've got second last item. It's my jumbo jumper. It's done with my pure gold ivory, taupe and hazelnut, and I'm using a 5mm hook, if I'm correct. Yes, a 5mm hook, because I'm doing the waistcoat stitch, and the waistcoat stitch can get very tight and stiff Okay, I'm just quickly want to make sure this is not gonna get undone. Okay. Yep. I don't want to, okay, it's gonna, the bag's gonna fall over. I'll make peace with that. Okay, now, here is where I was in the last video, and I've done a couple of rows. I know previously I've done a lot more, but as you've seen, I've been very busy, even though I was sick in between and it's school holidays. But yeah, so it's not too bad. I didn't do bad. And I'm doing it with the new method of doing offside decrease every second decrease. So remember, with my raglan decreases, I'm doing a decrease, a normal row, a decrease, a normal row. And my raglan decreases consist of a middle row, a decrease, the middle row, and a decrease. So then my offside decreases consists of decrease, decrease, middle row. And so far, so good. I'm so glad to report that it's staying, the middle rows are aligning perfectly. No, I'm so glad that I did it with the off row, because if okay. I'm still hoping that this will work out. We are not finished yet. So I still got like 20 rows to go before I can put it on properly and check how it fits and see if it was a success. But so far so good. The decreases are lining up. It's not the one going this way and the other one going the other. They are centered. And it's, I'm so glad. I have to keep count. I have to check my decreases often, because like I said, it's the normal raglan and a normal row. Then it's an offset decrease and a normal row. And then it's a normal raglan decrease and a normal row. And then it's an offset and a normal. So I need to keep count there. I need to have my cup of coffee while I'm doing this jersey or this jumper. And so this one is starting to come to a point, and I really do hope that it's not gonna have to be more frogging. My poor soul. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to complain about it. I already cried my heart out about it in the previous journal. So I just wanted to give you the good news that so far the jumbo jumper offset decrease raglans are working. Yes, okay. Good news. And then our last contender. Oh, I made you guys a little video that I'll attach at the end of this video of how I'm currently working with this blanket, because it's becoming ridiculously large. It's like one fat snake at the moment. Can you hear it going? Like I'm working with a boa constrictor, but it's my blanket. Okay, let's see. Where's my? Is it on the other side? Where's my stitch marker? Okay, it's. Let me twist this boa here. Okay. I've got it. Oh, look how beautiful it's looking. Just look at that. We've got the solid lines and the zigzaggies, and now look at the color boxes. Do you remember, guys? I told you it's going to start going color boxy. I love it. It's so pretty. Where's, yeah, here it is. Yeah. We are forming the corner now. And this was the row I was in the previous video. And as you can see, I didn't do a lot of rows. Like I said, yeah, I was feeling very ill. I didn't even want to crochet. My headaches was so bad. If I didn't take a painkiller nearly almost every day, I didn't survive. So yeah, I didn't do a lot of crochet. So I don't think I did too bad for a bad month. But yeah, okay. So this was where I left you the last time, and look at this. Look how pretty. I love it. I love it. And okay, this is the corner. So it's going down. Absolutely love it. And yeah, I'll, where are we in the, I think we're not even done with June yet. No. We're not done with June yet. I'm currently, this is 1/2 of the year. I'm currently there, mid-June. I've only got like, how many to go? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 rows to go. And then I'm done with June. And then half of this blanket is done. Can you believe it? I think I'm making great time with this temperature blanket. Well done. Well done. Pat on my head for myself. So yeah, I've got a lot of projects going on at once. It's now the temperature blanket. It's my jumper. I want to get started. I started with a washcloth or the face cloth or whatever for the bathroom, and oh, there's Eagle, and he's flying. Oh, not the eagle, give me a hawk. It's a hawk, and he caught a mouse and he just went by here. We had some hawk action the other day. Yeah, it's quite interesting to watch. We have a lot of fynbos in the area, so we have a lot of mice, and it's just, yeah, it's hawk heaven. So a cat heaven as well. My cat's on when it's breeding season, just after breeding season. Oh geez, it's like the little crits are alive everywhere, and they catch a mouse every single day. So there's a lot of critters for all the predators in the area. There seem to be a lot of predators in the area. But okay, so if they are catching the mice, it means that there's nothing for the snakes, and the snakes must go look for mice somewhere else, not here, because yeah, we've had quite a couple of geelstaart, geelslang. It's a geelstaart and geelslang, and but okay, anyways, I'm getting off topic. Okay, so yeah, the temperature blankets are one project. I'm gonna start. Okay, and then my other ongoing is my jumper. And then we've got new projects is the beanie for just the normal double brim beanie, and then the washcloth is a new project. And then 2 previously ongoing projects now also will be the and hopefully video tutorials. Okay, yeah, okay, the washcloth will be a video tutorial. The malgas, there will be more videos about that, but it will, I think the malgas would be almost like the jumper. It's like a follow-up videos, crochet along type of videos. And then yes, the 9 petal retro daisy as well. So we've got a couple of things going on, so I am happy about that. So okay, and another thing, I'm having a bit of a special on the following colors in my shop. Okay, and the reason for the special is there's a produce shop, a local produce shop in Lambert's Bay called Vash, and where they sell vegetables and fruits and from the area and wherever they get it, and you can get it for quite a nice price there. And they are doing a beanie run for two of the local schools. There's a school in Graafwater and there's a public school here in Lambert's Bay, and they are collecting beanies for the kids. And the beanies must be the following colors. It's for Lambert's Bay, it's maroon, yellow and black. And for Graafwater, it's blue, red and white. So I've got a very special price. If you are interested, then you can come and buy these colors for a very, very good price. And then you make your beanie, you crochet the beanie, or you knit the beanie, and then donate the beanie to Vash, who will give it to the schools. And I think it's a very lovely project. It's very cold, it's wet, and we've got, yeah, shame for the kids to be able to put something warm to keep their heads warm in this very cold weather. I'm very sure they're probably going to wear it at home as well. So yeah, just remember, Graafwater is blue, red and white, and Lambert's Bay is maroon, black and yellow. Don't cross the colors. Don't cross the streams. So if you want to make a beanie and you feel like you don't want to make just the blue or just the red, you can combine the colors, but combine the colors of the correct school. Graafwater, red, white and blue. Lambert's Bay, maroon, yellow and black. But then again, remember, it's not a must that you must combine the colors. You can just do a black beanie or a maroon beanie with a, use some initiative. But yeah, so you're more than welcome to come and visit my shop. I will have to be ordering soon again because I'm already out of blue and red, and white just went yesterday. So sorry, Graafwater, I'm already completely out of your colors, but I still have yellow, I still have black, and I still have maroon. So you can we can still do beanies for the Lambert's Bay kids. And yeah, so I'll be running this special for the entire month of July. I'll see how the weather's going or whatever, if I will be extending the special, but I think the special will only be running for July, and it's already the 8th. So, and I've got already 3 colors completely out of stock, which is a good thing, so yeah, I'll be ordering soon again. And what else? Oh yes, about the fynbos. I don't know if any of you guys have germinated seeds or know how to, but yeah, we're gonna try to. I bought myself some proteas because protea is fynbos and this is fynbos area, so I think it will do very well here. So it takes anything between 10 weeks. 10 weeks, how much is 10? Oh, anyway, let's say it it's gonna take a while to germinate the seeds. And we've got, like today, it's beautiful warm weather. Our temperature is a little bit different in Lambert's Bay, so I can start certain planting things a little bit earlier than the rest of South Africa. And I do keep them in we made like little hot houses, and I keep the plants indoors in a warm area at night, and during the day then I take them out. I don't remove them from the hot houses, but yeah, I'll put in, for those who are curious to see what we did. We're starting this new protea journey. I'm having very bad luck with the proteas. I want to start it from scratch, but yeah, so I've got some king protea, and I think it's a princess one, the pink princess. But yeah, I'll add some photos at the end of our attempts, and we'll see how it's gonna go. We planted some lavender as well. I think the lavender is also very hardy, and when they are rooted, they are very I think, you know, they can withstand a little bit of drought. We have a lot of mist here, so the proteas, when they are rooted and strong or whatever, they will just go on here. They, you know, the mist area, this area is perfect for them. But yeah, let's see. But okay. Have a chat with me down in the comments and tell me what you think about the projects and my completed projects, and I will try and link everything I talked about. That if there's a link, I'm going to link it. So if you're interested, you can just check down in the description box. Remember to like and comment and subscribe and share and all those lovely things. And thank you for joining me today on this journal, and I hope to be seeing you soon, either on a wat op die rak, you know, some new wool, and I'm going to try and get some of the latest colors in the shop. And yeah, let me know what you're busy with. I know it's knitting and crochet season here in South Africa, so tell me where you're from if you're not from South Africa. And if you are from South Africa, thank you for supporting me. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to pop in at my shop and say hello. I love it when you do, and we talk about the projects that you're busy with and the things that you need. And yes, I hope you are doing well, and I will be seeing you soon.